Excuse me. Where have I been? Okay, so today on I Could Do an Eragon vlog, I'm going to do a Shurtgal vlog. They have some questions on Eragon1 and Bid'Daum. Well, yeah, it's Bid'Daum, but whatever. So, interesting theories that are coming up on the website. Loving it, by the way. People talk about the spine could be Bid'Daum. No, the spine is not Bid'Daum because Eragon1 found Bid'Daum's egg in the spine. So the spine existed before they did. Okay, here's question number 1. Is Eragon1 dead or alive? Eragon1 is dead. In my opinion, Eragon1 is dead. Is Bid'Daum dead or alive? In my opinion also, he's dead. If Bid'Daum is dead, do you believe that the eldunari remains? Yes, I do. What role it says what role what it meant was what role will Eragon1 and Bid'Daum play in Book 4? I believe, well, it ties in with the next the 2 questions down. It says, do Bid'Daum and Eragon1 have anything to do with the Vault of Souls? Okay, yes. The Eragon that we know, Eragon Sphera, Eragon was told by Celebumbum, when it seems like everything is for naught and your power is not sufficient, go to the Vault of Souls and speak your name. Now, did he mean speak his true name? Because there's been some speculations as to Eragon really wanting to know what his true name is. And so is he supposed to go to the Vault of Souls and speak his true name, or is he just supposed to go and speak the name Eragon? Now, I personally believe that he is supposed to go and speak the name Eragon, and here's what I think about that. Eragon and Bid'Daum, well, I think they have a huge part in the creation of the Vault of Souls and its purpose. And because of that, they were the only ones who had access to that. Now, being that dragons can't speak, Eragon, the original Eragon, could only speak. So if the password or whatever, if the vault would only open to one of his name and knew, well, yeah, this person really is named Eragon, then it would open, then that would make sense. So I would say that that they helped in the creation of the Vault of Souls, and they were very instrumental in its purpose. What that purpose is, I'm not entirely sure yet. But here's what I think. Okay, well, anyway, is there any merit to the Tenga is Eragon1 theory? Some people seem to believe that Tenga, remember in Brissinger, Eragon was in, actually, what forest was that? Just southeast of Helgrind was an old elvish outpost. I can't remember the name of the outpost, but anyways, Tenga lives there. Some old hermit, right? And a very mysterious guy who could use magic without speaking the ancient language. However, he had tons of scrolls of the ancient language. Now my question is, Eragon, of all people, being extremely curious, he decides to leave Tenga's house. He just got freaked out and left. Are you kidding me? That pissed me off so much because I'm like, come on. Here we have this mysterious guy who is quite powerful with magic. Why aren't you sticking around to see if he'll join your cause? What the heck? You know? Just because he's a little goofy, you need to stick around and at least try. Okay. Do I think that Tenga is Eragon1? Absolutely not. Tenga is one of the Grey Folk. Angela is one of the Grey Folk. By the way, I did get a comment on my Angela is one of the Grey Folk videos, and I wanted to address that. Whoa, just suddenly got super bright. So here's the deal. There are parts in the books where they say that she is human. In fact, she herself says that she is human. But we also know that no humans can live that long. So what we do know about the Grey Folk is that once they tamed magic and in a sense, lost all their power, they integrated themselves with the other species, the other species that were in Allegatia, and they disappeared. So some could be elves, some could be humans. Maybe they looked like humans. We know that elves looked exactly like humans before the whole transformation with dragons. Once the dragons and the elves made a pact, that is what made the elves extremely magical, more magical than they'd ever been, very slender and feline in all their features. That is what caused that mutation, I guess, in their bodies, which we learn about in Brissinger. So the Grey Folk could have looked exactly like humans, because we know that the elves did at one point. So I still believe that she is one of the Grey Folk, that Tenga is one of the Grey Folk. Angela can use magic. In Brissinger, she places a ward over Naswada. She also, in Eldest, casts a spell over Elva to keep her asleep. I mean, there's a bunch of different things. Okay, so here's the last question. Be sure to share your own Eragon1 and Bid'Daum theories, should they not match our own. Okay, the theory on shirtskull.com is that Eragon1 and Bid'Daum are dead, but Bid'Daum's eldunari still remains, either under Galbatorix's control, or lost or hidden. Okay, here's my opinion. The Vault of Souls contains the spirit, so to speak, of Eragon1 and Bid'Daum. And when Eragon goes there, he will have an actual confrontation, conversation, an actual meeting with the original Eragon and Bid'Daum. And there will be some key information shared, and some incredible amounts of power given to Eragon. And here's why I believe that. Eragon has proven over and over again that he is quite humble, that he doesn't take pride in his power, much like when Murtagh got his power, Murtagh and Thorn. Murtagh just did stuff that he could just because he could, and Eragon wouldn't do that. No, he just wouldn't fool it. He wouldn't fool around like that. It's a very serious issue, and you know, he's worked for everything he's had, and he comes from a humble background, and I love that Christopher Paolini portrays him that way, and how he portrays Murtagh as well. Anyways, so that's my theory on that. Any questions, comments, testimonials, or anything at all, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. And by the way, check out my other channel, Lalawin. I have a few videos posted on there. Hope you like them. I will put a link to that in the pants. Okay, bye.